Well, it's been a few weeks, actually longer than that. We had a sickness roll through the house, and I hurt my foot, and it was just ridiculous. So anyways, so the big news is that today was first registration for drag week, and I'm in. So I'm in the all motor class, even though these are engines. We'll go into it at a different time, but nonetheless, I am in the all motor class. So this morning and Friday night, I got out here and blasted those in. And then I'm going to be getting over here. I'm going to be putting in these things here. These are also from US Car Tool. We're going to be relocating the springs in here. We're going to be moving it over from there to there on both sides. And I've already taken this off. This is for my e-brake. I definitely want it to work since this is going to be a manual car. Update. So over here we have Gen 3 Hemi 6.1. Pulled it apart. That's the crank I'm going to be using. And I went through, checked all the bearings. I'm going to put in new bearings, obviously, in it. These are those, factory ones. So we're going to put some better ones in it. Crank looks good, so I'm going to reuse it. Modern Muscle Extreme. Dave over there hooked me up, got me some pistons and rods. So therefore, I don't have to run the factory ones, even though I cleaned them up. So one good thing about working for Edelbrock, which is Comp is affiliated with, is I get to get some camshafts. So I grabbed 3 different camshafts. These are the ones that you don't have to have valve reliefs in the pistons. But now I don't have to do that anymore. So life is good. We're going to be going through, this is a 6.1 block, like I said. We'll go through a whole build on this. I'm probably going to be doing this probably next weekend, because things are kind of ramped up. I got to get this thing on the road and running. Here's the plan, is that I have everything. I have the dash out. I have the heater boxes are completely out. So there's heater and AC unit. That's all out. Steering's out. I still have put the man pedal in there. And I'm going to get it running. And if I have no wipers, no heater box, none of that, I really don't care. We need to make running. We need to start converting fuel into an exhaust. And that's the main goal. Anyways, that's the update. Today I'm going to start going through this, and I'm going to get these things in today. Okay, quick little update. So I got the right side in. I cut it and used the holes, kind of lined it up, got it gapped, just basically have it tacked there and a few other spots, right up on top. And how I did this is I put it flat up against that, obviously put the holes through it, and then just kept getting it up until I got it close. Then I angled it. I used an angle finder. And so then what I'm doing on this side here is pretty much the same thing. Since we're at about a 2.8, yeah, 2.7, there it is, 2.7 degrees right there. Come on, stop moving. And so then what I'm doing is I leveled it with that, made a mark, and then I'm just going to cut it right there and then come around, but leaving plenty of room so that way I can grind it and bring it in and then use the bolt holes right there to actually line it up. And then I angled it 86.2 from that surface to the ground. I did the same thing on both sides so that way I could get it squared up and straight and then start to weld this thing in. So that's going to be my job for the day. So that's how I'm doing it. Whether it works or not, who knows? Now the whole point of getting this car level on the lift is so that way when I'm doing this kind of stuff I can get it. So this is about as close as I can get. I got 0, 4 there. 0.7 there. Just is what it is. That's about as close as I can get it with the hole still to line up and everything. I've had enough fun for today. This is Saturday, and I got these in. There was a couple of them I got a little hot and kind of blew through some holes, so I had to fix up that one right there. And this one went in a little easier, but it went in. It's good. So they're in, and I just got to put the rocker boxes in and then just do the tub thing. And we are rocking and rolling. So I'm done for today, but there's tomorrow. Well, it's done. Those put in, and the back rocker boxes put in on both sides. And then I move on to doing the tub. Not looking forward to that. Probably start that sometime during the week. And that way I can extend that over. And just, I'm just not looking forward to scraping all that crap off there. That just looks like it's going to suck. Like really suck. Suck really bad. Anyways, that's where I'm at right now. These are all in and done. And they came out pretty decent. They're, as far as the angle here on each side, they're 89.3 to 89.7. So there, I mean, that's within a degree of being square. And this, we all know that we balanced this car, so it's square as much as it's going to be. I did leave the bolts in there. I mean, why not? You know, they were holding it in, and while I was tacking this in and welding it in, so you know, there'll just be a permanent thing there, unless the car is super heavy, and I'll take out that little extra couple pounds. Anyways, that's it for this week. I'm sorry that it took long, but shit happens. All right.